Hello, North Carolina Realtors. Your president, Leigh Brown here. Did you know we are inside of 2 weeks to our legislative meetings in Raleigh? What does that mean to you? Well, first of all, these meetings are free and realtors love free stuff. So all you have to do is get yourself to Raleigh. Here's why you want to be there March 27th through 29th. First of all, if you're a Carolina fan, we have no basketball to watch during March Madness, so you may as well show up. State and Duke people, I'm kind of hoping you lose, but you should show up anyway. There's usually a TV on down in Jimmy V's in the Sheraton, which is our headquarters hotel. Now, here's why I want you to show up. On March 27th and 28th, we do our governance meetings. If you've ever wondered what your trade association is doing with your dues dollars, show up. Sit in on the committees, be in the gallery, figure out where your voice could be heard, where your passion lies. And that way, when it's time to sign up for committees, you'll know where you belong. And by the way, some of the best ideas come out of the hallways, the dinners, the conversations. And I personally would love to meet more people who've never, ever before been to our meetings. We do stay at the Sheraton in downtown Raleigh. The Marriott's right next door, and there's a ton of other options in the area. So make a friend, bunk up, and that's also a great way to do some networking and write off your trip. Now, the most important day of our 3 days in Raleigh is Wednesday, March 29th, when we all gather together, have a pep rally to talk about our legislative talking points, because you have to make it fun and exciting. And then we go have meetings with our elected officials from all 100 counties. This is actually more exciting than you realize, because our legislators love seeing us and hearing from us, because we are not ugly or rude or bitter. We don't yell and scream. We come in there with our bright realtor smiles on, and we bring in our talking points to help our legislators understand how we can make housing policy smarter in the entire state of North Carolina. Now, if you want to know how our power works, look back at 2019 under President Asa Fleming and Legislative Chair past President Wendy Harris, and what they did in moving that ball forward to get us association healthcare. We are one of the driving forces in the country to help realtors have a space that takes care of their health and well-being. And that was your leadership in 2019, but not by themselves. It was with you. This year, we have got to do something about the availability and the price points in housing across the state. We are currently working on legislation that we can drive forward, and we need you. Because the more realtors who show up in Raleigh, the more legislators will listen. Now, I have a personal dream. We normally get between 200 and 300 realtors there for our legislative day at the Capitol. I'd love to see 1,000. And that means if you're watching this video, you got to call a friend, text somebody, put somebody in the car, and let's head to Raleigh so that we can make our voices heard. Because I got to remind y'all, when you speak up in Raleigh, you're not just speaking up for the realtors. You are speaking for the community where you live, the zip codes you serve. And we know that our buyers and sellers don't have a voice in the Legislative Assembly if not for us. So you're showing up not just for you, but for everybody you've ever served and everybody you're going to serve through professional real estate. So please make an effort to be there. You can RSVP at ncrealtors.org or the link right here in this video. And you do want to RSVP because we have swag and we need to know how many are coming so we can make sure we have enough for you. If you have questions, text me, call me, DM. I want to see as many North Carolina realtors in Raleigh as possible. And frankly, I want you to hug my neck so many times that my blonde hair goes back to my original brown. And that should be a goal for all of us. I'll see you in Raleigh. Super excited that for us to continue the great work we've been doing and take it forward.